It is equal parts beautiful, trippy, creepy. I went into this thing blind. I had no idea this is the same director as Flow. I know nothing about Flow. I know nothing about this director. I didn't know the two things are related. I know nothing about this movie, and I like it so much. All right, what did I just watch? A movie called Away. And I kind of just stumbled across this movie as I was ripping another movie called Flow that I haven't seen yet. And I noticed that one of the files that I had ripped over to my folder that I was getting ready to import into my Jellyfin home movie server was a random movie. I thought it was a trailer to something. And when I realized that it was an hour and 15-minute movie, I was like, well, this looks interesting. I knew nothing about it. Knew nothing about the movie Flow. Went ahead and tucked it away on Jellyfin. I was like, you know what? At some point on a cold and lonely night, I'll pull this up and maybe watch this movie. And tonight was that night. I'm kind of blown away. So I finished it about 20 minutes ago. Went and took a shower afterwards. And I'm like, what did I just watch? I'm fascinated by it. I mean, right now, if I'm giving it my movie rating score, I'm thinking 4 out of 5 stars, and I can't explain it. I mean, just real briefly, the overview for Away here. After suffering a plane crash on a mysterious island, a young man embarks on an epic journey through forests, deserts, and mountains, trying to escape the shadow of a huge, dark spirit. And this is from director Gints Zilbalodis. Never heard of this director. Never heard of this movie. And on top of that, not one word of dialogue in the whole movie. It's a little bit beautiful. The animation style. Almost every scene that you come across throughout the movie, a change of scenery, is something so beautiful. As far as the animation is very basic at times, and then it becomes very complex, very layered. And it doesn't necessarily change. It all fits together. Basic, complex, the depth of field in some of the scenes, the colors. Like, I sat there and I didn't pull my phone out once, which is very hard to do on a lot of movies. I get very distracted. And I found myself just somewhat glued to what is going on in each act. There's several acts of the movie during his journey. The animation style is just, I don't think I've ever seen something like this before. I don't know if it's necessarily any different than maybe a style that's out there. I'm just not really familiar with animation type stuff other than the norm of, like, you know, Disney, Pixar type stuff, Studio Ghibli type animation. There's just something about this storyline, and it caught me right at the very beginning as he's hanging from the tree. The camera kind of swoops in, kind of pans in, and then you see the dark spirit walking up closer to him. You're like, what is going on? He's hanging there by his, like, parachute or something. But it's beautiful, creepy. It's hard for me to put in words. Hard for me to put in words a movie that had no words being spoke through the entire movie. One that I probably should have had a hard time in getting through. If you were to tell me, well, there's this animated movie from a director I've never heard of, a movie I've never heard of, that has no dialogue, I'd be like, yeah, that's all right. As I'm looking here on the movie database, it says the original language is Latvian. There is no way I would have made a conscious decision to find this movie or go watch it. But yet I stumble across by accident and I'm like, this thing is messing with my brain. I don't know what's going on. I purposefully came here to record the video before I started getting online to start reading about the movie. Like, what was it about? What was I missing? The soundtrack, like the music that went along with each of the scenes, the sound effects, the purring of the cats. Like when you first come across all the cats and all the eyes just kind of looking at you. I'm like, it's so trippy. Beautiful, creepy, trippy. I'm kind of curious as to how well this is received with other people. Like, are casual movie people, do they know about this movie? Did they like it? It's such a strange, different movie. Like, my wife came in a couple times as I was watching it tonight. Then she left the house, came back. And I don't think she necessarily kind of looked at what was going on the TV. She might have. But I don't know if this is a movie to where I would be like, oh, she's got to watch it. Like, I don't know if this is one I could recommend to a casual movie person. Like, I am a casual movie person. I just rated this 4 out of 5 stars. This usually when I rate something 4 or 5 stars, I am able to recommend a movie like this to just about anybody. I love it so much. This one here, I'm like, I love it so much. It's so strange and different, creepy, trippy. But I don't know if I can necessarily recommend it to other people. It's just a different style. And usually when I come across a movie like that, to where if I like it a lot, but I don't know necessarily if I can recommend it, I normally wouldn't rate it so high. Not that I can't have movies that I enjoy and not rate it high, but not be able to kind of recommend it to other people. It all kind of goes into how I rank and rate all of the movies, my whole system that I have, that it's in my head. But there's so many just things that kind of stick with me visually about this movie, where he's driving the motorcycle across the lake, the reflection of the lake and the flipped image. It's just absolutely beautiful. And they're beautiful. And then we go to the creepy scenes, right? Where he comes across on his journey. I think he's following like a map or something to get to the end to some place. I've got some ideas of what I think is kind of going on, which isn't for this video here. But the creepiest scene, I thought, which kind of gave me chills, and it was done so well. And I'm like, what's going on? When he comes across the plane, he peers into the fuselage, and then the eyes turn and look from the seats. Oh, like what is going on with this movie? What is it about? Is he alive? Is he dead? Who's the giant dark spirit that keeps following him? And the different animals, what do they represent? Like, this is definitely a movie that normally I would need my wife to kind of handhold me through, to explain. Like, I'm very much okay, what was that about? I don't get it. A lot of things tend to go over my head. I need her to kind of interpret for me. I knew that this was probably one that she wasn't going to want to watch, so that's why I made it an effort to watch it tonight, knowing that she was going to be kind of in and out. But I need this explained. but it's really good. It's really good. So, Gints Zilbalodis, whoever, it, I mean, good job. Kudos to you. If you've watched this movie and you come across my video, put something down in the text that you saw. Let me know what you thought right when you got done with it. I've got so many questions. So many questions. It's really good.